It's trip time.
Are you worried? I'm not. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, just so much about what you're talking about.
So we made it to the Windy City. Basically, what I'm about to do is unpack, cool down, and figure out a game plan. I don't know if it's still pretty early. It's only like noon. I am by myself. I'm back, and it's about to be better because this is the whole purpose of this whole solo trip, to kind of reset, get my feet grounded again, and do what I gotta do. I really have been wanting to do a solo trip for so long now, and I figured this was the perfect time, beginning of the year, first quarter. Things worked out to where I was able to afford to do this right now. It probably don't make sense seeing as like I have other stuff to take care of, but when I tell y'all like I needed it, I needed it. I thought about getting a room closer to home and just like staying in that room and just like, you know what I'm saying, like chilling. But I really just kind of wanted to like literally like go away. I went somewhere that wasn't super far, but wasn't super close, so it still felt like, I was doing something. I took a train. Round trip train ticket was like $98, I think. It was like 4.5 hours, not bad. I was knocked out on a train. Real peaceful, real warm. It was my first time ever riding a train. I imagine in the summertime it will probably be like fun because you don't have all the coats and everything and you got the sun outside, but it was a little gray looking, which is fine. Going with the aesthetic right now. But yeah, today I probably literally just get something to eat, figure out like what's the closest place to me to get something to eat. I do want me some coffee. So I'm imagining I'll probably leave the hotel like 2 times today. I'll probably go find me some coffee, edit a little bit at a cute coffee shop. I'm okay with a Starbucks too though. I'm okay with a Starbucks. I do want to do my makeup, of course. Shower. And yeah, chill. Like, I don't have an itinerary. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I might spend 2 days just solely in the room and 2 days out the room. I might spend 3 days in the room and 1 day out the room. I don't really know how I'm gonna feel. So it just really depends. But yeah, I'm about to get to unpacking, listen to some music, and I'm gonna update y'all once I figure out what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna talk a little bit more later. I feel like it's like a lot of catching up to do. I've literally have not been on YouTube in a while in this capacity with my camera and everything. So I feel like, oh my God. But I know if y'all seen any of my previous videos, I was talking about my iPad. I lost my iPad. My camera wasn't like allowing me to transfer over my footage. So I had a whole bunch of stuff like still in my camera that I never freaking edited, and it was good content. But she's back and she's better. I'll see that. iPad Air? I'm scared of me. Yeah. I got a new iPad. This is really what I want to get into today. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want to get into this. I want to play around with my iPad, download some footage, because I do some way, somehow, I do some way somehow want to add in some of the footage from over this summer that was still on my camera, of pop-up shops, events, and like vendor events I did. I think I have some footage from the wedding I did down in Kentucky, which I think I mentioned on it. I think I mentioned in the video, but I'm not sure. So everything is just mumbo jumbo. We gonna figure it out though. This vlog might be long, because we playing catch up, and I mean, why not? You know, it's gloomy. It's just a gloomy day. It might rain. If it rains, that would be like angelic. Like that would be crazy if it rains. That would actually be very on brand for the type of day I'm having right now. But yeah, I did get a room with a view too, so I'm literally like facing offices and like just the street. But you know, everywhere downtown Chicago is big ass buildings, so that's fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to undress. Not undress. I'm about to unpack and figure out what my first game plan gonna be. And that's dead.
I felt way down. My self-confidence was super low.
Are a return subscriber. If you're new, welcome. I'm Marnell, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about
Okay, welcome to my makeup tutorial. JK. But I am about to do my makeup. I always prime because I do my eyebrows first. And while I'm doing my eyebrows, that gives my makeup enough time, my primer, enough time to sit in and, okay, to sit in and like get tacky. Do what it gotta do what it gotta do. Cause it's gonna do that, you know. Anyway, so little update while I do my makeup. I'm honestly debating actually going to get food if I'm being real with y'all, because I had like a sandwich, like a turkey and Swiss sandwich, and like some chips on the train. Why have my stomach been feeling like it's like literally cramping? Like I have like a weird cramp feel, like my stomach is upset, but it's not like a poop upset. It's just like upset, and it's like crampy, just not settled at all. So I'm kind of scared. I'm not really like starving, but I know it's only like 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's 6:16. So by the time I get ready, it'll probably be like 7:30. By the time I get ready to leave the hotel, and I might not be hungry. But if I'm not going to get food, then I'm going to a market or a Target or a Walgreens, somewhere to get like some water to keep in the room, something to drink. But anyway, okay. So y'all don't care about that. Let's do a little update. Why did I do the solo trip? Where am I at, even though I said it earlier? What my intentions are with this solo trip. And, you know, just like what I got up was to be expected. A couple of goals, you know, at least for the first quarter of the year. This is absolutely by far my favorite freaking mascara. It's Telescope. This mascara, listen, like, can y'all see? I don't know if y'all can see. I don't even care. Just believe me when I say, y'all gonna see too, because I do my bottom lashes with that. And my bottom lashes absolutely, positively are like non-existent, but they're there. And this really helps. But my lashes really go from like, where are you, to like, oh, okay, you kind of ate that. Yeah, natural. Anyway, little uppy-datey. Basically, what's been going on? Same thing, I've been working. I've not been in the best headspace because if I'm being fully transparent, I don't even know where to start. Like, I've never did this. I don't really share too much personal, but I think in 2023, that is something I want to get into, because it's like, obviously it's a person behind a brand, behind ideas, behind a, you know, goal, behind a vision. So it's like more transparency is like more relatable, more realistic. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But it's also like a fine line between like what's too much to share and what's just enough to share. You know what I'm saying? Because then people start to feel entitled to have updates. And I'm not speaking for like updates about me or feeling entitled about me and my content, but just being somebody who watches social media and like read comments under certain creators' posts and stuff is absolutely insane. And then seeing like certain creators and what they post, it's just like, girl, we could have lived without it. But they feel obligated damn near to be so open and honest with they following, because that's kind of how they set it up. But I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring out that, like, how real, raw, and uncut do I want to be online? Because I kind of like the whole idea that what you get online is still aligned with my business, and like people still don't necessarily know me personally, because the business me is like business, like personal me is like, if you know me personally, you know I literally can count on one hand how many friends I have, like how many actual people who genuinely know me, like not including family. But that was just like a ramble. But basically, I think the last time I was talking, I was saying I was burnt out. And it's normally around that time I get burnt out, and I'm just kind of like, where am I going? What am I doing? But I basically realized 2021, I wrote out, I did like a vision board. I did like a whole like little picture frame vision board, and I framed it, and that's when I really started being consistent with YouTube. That year is like really when I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I launched some new products. I tried to transition into just like plant-based, but then also that was the year, 2021 was also the year me and my now ex decided to split up. And if y'all know, I was married, and he asked for a divorce. Not to dive too deep into that, yes, he asked for the divorce. To this day, we're still technically married. That's something that has just kind of been like a whole thing. So then in turn, 2022, I moved into my first own apartment, like my very first apartment. Never lived, like had a lease under my name type deal. I wasn't necessarily living alone because my twin sister did stay with me. We never really experienced living with each other in that capacity at like such a grown age. I hate that word, but anyway. We never experienced each other in that capacity, which that was a time. Boy, we had a time last year. But yeah, husband asked for a divorce. Absolutely could not breathe for like 2 weeks, and then I had to like just get the fuck back in. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say I couldn't breathe for 2 weeks, obviously with divorce or any type of breakup, you experience like different stages of grief, right? So like the first stage is like, for me, it was just like heartbreak. Like I literally could not breathe. Like I like wouldn't wish what I was feeling on my worst enemy. Like I had so many like anxiety and like panic attacks in my car. I would just remember always pulling over. Like, I'm talking about face tingling, like hyperventilating in my car. Like, it was insane. Wouldn't wish that again on nobody, if I'm being completely honest. And then it was kind of like reality straight, like, okay, girl, get up. Like, y'all know that Sarah Jake Roberts sermon, girl, get. That's literally in my head. That's all I hear. It's just like, girl, get up. Girl, get up. Girl, get up. We finna come on, get up. And it's like, it's so cliche. It probably sounds so cliche and so unreal. Not I can't talk and do my makeup at the same time. Let me grab my concealer. Geez, guys, this is why I didn't want it to be, but anyway, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. You know, you experience highs and lows. No highs, I'm sorry. You experience different types of lows, right? So like the whole, like, some people can, you know, just allow themselves, or some people will allow themselves to go so deep into like that depressive stage and lose themselves, so to speak. But I couldn't afford to do that. I really couldn't. I'm pretty sure people at this point know, like, yeah, she not with old dude no more. You know what I'm saying? But for the longest, like, people would be like, you what? And I'm, you know, we were together almost 6 years, married for 4 of those 6 years. So it wasn't like no play. I didn't get married to get divorced. I didn't get married because I thought, you know, well, I genuinely, you know what I'm saying, could see myself with my partner for, you know, life, or shit, a little bit longer than 6 years. God damn, you know. Anyway, nobody really wants to go through that. Not only, like, I was just so disappointed, and like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like humiliated at like the way everything just kind of transpired. And like, I gave said person way more credit than I probably should have. And I will never be one to ever, I don't think y'all get no type of tea, because first of all, I ain't no tea to give. Secondly, I would never be a person to like anybody that I date, anybody that I marry, anybody that I'm serious enough with to literally like commit to. I will never talk badly about them, because at a certain point in time, clearly there was something that I seen in this person, or it was potential that I seen in this person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing bad to say. Of course, my feelings was hurt, and a lot was said, and, you know, but outside of that, I was just more so concerned, like, okay, God, okay, what's the lessons here? You know, like, okay, what do you want me to do? And I found myself like my first mind, like what was pulling me and like calling me, was to move into my own place. So that's what I did. I went apartment hunting. I looked at all types of apartments. I was so dissatisfied. And I was literally on my way back to where I stayed at the time. And I was taking a street and I came across these apartments. Now, mind you, where we stay, it's not like we have like, it's not a city. It's not real big. A lot of things are, I mean, you have some updated apartments, but a lot of things are just like not as modern, not as, you know, luxury as you would want it to be, paying X amount of money. So for me, I come across these apartments in the suburbs and I'm like, oh, let me humor this. Mind you, I've never had bills for real. Like, I mean, I had to carry my own like business. That's my bills. Like, I didn't have house bills. I had like business bills, right? Because what I pay to be where I'm at now is like a rental. Like, I'm renting out an apartment at this point. You pay the same price as rent, you know? A couple hundred cheaper, but not too much. Like, I'm literally right there at rental prices for apartments, okay? Do with that what you will. But anyway, so doing this, I was adding on more to my plate, but I craved my own space. I wanted it so bad. And I don't regret doing it at all. I don't regret my experience. I don't regret my decisions. That's one thing I don't do. it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm leaving from looking at this apartment, and I ride past these apartments that I never knew like existed, and I'm like, let me humor myself. Now these are nice apartments. Y'all can see in my videos like the background and like the floors and just like different little things in the apartment. The price point wasn't ridiculous for what you got. You know, I was on the 4th floor, had an elevator. I was right off the highway, only like 13 minutes away from where I worked. There was like a Myers. There was you had the liquor store, you had all the fast food places, you had a Walmart not too far, and there was only like 4 people on my floor. It was me and 3 other neighbors. It wasn't really loud. Like I had no issues staying out there. I promise you, I didn't have no issues staying out there. I loved it out there. But I moved into my place. I humored the idea, and then I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just finna do the apartment. Like, I'm just about to do the application and see what happens. So I did the application. Okay, so I did it. I moved in. Best decision. Again, everything just aligned so perfectly. Like, I didn't have no issues with my move. I never had no issues while staying there. Like, when I tell y'all it was perfect, it was perfect. I loved every bit of it. So in that time, again, I learned a lot about myself. I would say habits that I tend to have, things that I literally sat with myself and just realized like, oh, I'm this type of person for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like on a different like level. And fast forward, I realized, so that was fun. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't regret nothing. I would do it again. And I miss my place. I miss it so much. And once my lease was up, I decided at the end it got to be a lot. And I realized like, okay, where I'm at in like my mind, my space, my mental, I'm getting exhausted. I had lost my car. So I have been without a car. And so much was just going on. So at the end, I was just like, okay, once my lease was ended on up, that's when I kind of decided like I want to start looking to, you know, move to Detroit. Because in my head, I'm thinking if I'm paying X amount of money to stay somewhere, I want more amenities. I want to be surrounded by more. I want to have more access to, you know, different things, close to, you know, more things, more places. And for the price I'm paying, which that's anywhere, rent is just high everywhere right now. And that's when I got the bright idea. I'm gonna move to Detroit because it's just a bigger city. For what I do, it's more money out there, it's more people out there, it's just more out there. I wanna move to Detroit. So in my head, it doesn't make sense to sign another lease anywhere when I could just save my money, right? I could just save my money. I can, if anything, put money into my business. And then what I can do is I can start taking on clientele. I can start taking on clientele in the city on the weekend. So I moved back in with my mom. So humbling. I've been there now 2 months, I think. Wait. So 3 months. I've been at my mom's 3 months now. My goal was to do 6 months and then make my move. So that's still the goal. I was dibbling and dabbling with staying with my mom for a year. At first, a year was like, that was comical because there's no way. I'm so used to my space. And even before moving into my own space with my sister, like moving into the space with my sister, I still technically had my own space, right? I was with my partner, yeah, but that was our space. Like I haven't lived with my mom since I was 20. To move back into my mom's house, and granted, she's a great roommate. We call each other roommates, y'all, so that's not like rude or nothing, but we call each other roommates. But I haven't lived with my mom in the same house since I was 20. So that was so humbling. And not gonna lie, aside from just like doubling down, tripling down on the space I have, it's not bad. I go to work, I come home. I be with my dogs. I go to work, I come home, and that's it. And if we out, you know, then we go out on the weekends. But basically, this was like my little rest stop. That's why I like to think about it. And that's when I was like, okay, let me really focus on like, you know, working, and then looking for a place down in the city. Figured out where I want to move. Had a salon that I was working at temporarily on the weekends. So I was down in Detroit every weekend, Friday and Saturday, taking clients down there, which it was going good. However, that salon ended up closing. But now I'm in a position where I know where I want to stay. I already viewed the apartments months ago, literally in the summer, and basically have just been working towards when I'm applying to move in there, getting everything I need. My next step, like as far as like moving, I'm gonna start like my Amazon cards, my Amazon wish list and stuff like that, things I want in that space. But I'm really excited. However, before we get to that point, I have to get back to work. I have to get back to working in the city, and I am actually on a 2-week break from work, which we're gonna get into that in just a minute. But I'm on a 2-week break from work, and I have set up a viewing of a salon down there with another salon owner. And it looks super nice. He seems super sweet. Like, I think we have a similar idea of like brands and like the goals of like our clients. We have a particular, you know, type of clientele. So I want to say this will be a good fit. Like this is like a step into getting my own sweet space down in the city, or a building down in the city. I don't know for sure. I don't know what the future may hold. That's something that I'm still working on, setting up something. I just now have the time to actually go down there and see the space, because a lot was going on. Y'all know, like the holiday come around, and for any like beauty entrepreneurs, y'all know just how crazy the holidays really freaking get. It gets insane. It gets absolutely insane. So yeah, that's where we at right now. What made me do this solo trip? How did I get here? Solo trips are such a thing now. Shout out to the girlies who's been doing it. But I used to always say, I want to run away. I want to run away. This was like years ago, y'all. And I'm just like, it's not that like I want to run away in a sense where like I just want to go off the grid, and I don't want to have to worry about shit but what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and going to sleep, because I love sleep. I don't want to think about nothing. I don't want to be responsible for nobody. I don't want to be responsible for my damn self damn near, but I just want to like literally take a break. I want to breathe. I want to get my shit like aligned and grounded, okay? So in my head, I was just like, I want to run away. I want to run away. I've been wanting to do this for years, okay? It just never worked out. Last year, couldn't afford it, between bills, on top of bills, and just going through the motions, feeling like I was on autopilot, and having COVID twice, and like between all of that, I just couldn't. So now is the first time that I was able to afford it, and being in my mom's space now, it's like I'm not in my normal, like I'm not in my normal routine. Like I'm literally in a shared space with my mom, my sister, and for me, it's almost like it's so unfamiliar. First of all, only word I can think is like humbling. It's so humbling because it's not like we working with, you know, a 2-story house with hella space. Like it's a very intimate setting. It's a very close-knit setting. Don't get me wrong, love my girls. I'm so grateful I even have the option to go to my mom's place, because it's so many people who don't have that to fall on. They don't. And I'm just like so thankful that like I'm even in a position to have something like my mom to fall on, and to help me out in this capacity, and allow my dogs to come in her space when she don't even really like dogs. And like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so grateful. It's just been like a different transition for sure. again, like I said, even before my last apartment, my first like ever apartment where I signed my name on the lease and like it was my lease, I still was, you know, at 20 living on my own with my partner at the time. And I got used to it. Like that level of like space and like comfort and just having like your own, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's top tier, right? So I don't know, perfect timing on now. I'm not responsible for as many bills as I was. So I said, you know what? The time is now, okay? I decided the time is now. I'm about to go. And I literally was in my bed. I think it was Christmas Eve, maybe. Christmas Eve. Y'all, I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I want to go on a trip. I would do my solo trip. So what I did, I got on Amtrak. I searched up a train ticket because I have no desire in driving anywhere. I can do about a good 30 minutes before I get sleepy on the road. I can do it, but like I just don't like to do it. And I thought like, you know what? I really love Chicago. I do love Chicago. I always say too, Detroit to me is like a baby Chicago. So I love Chicago. I've been to Chicago multiple times and it's close enough. I'm familiar with it. Not saying I know all my streets or nothing. I always go downtown, that's it. But I'm familiar enough with it. It's close enough and I know like what to expect going. So for my first time ever doing a solo, I was like, let me go to Chicago. You know, that would be fun. And I searched, got my train ticket. Like I said, round trip was like $98. And then I booked my room on booking.com. I decided what better time than now, the space that I'm in, the place that I'm in, and what I'm experiencing, and just like having this break. Like I actually gave myself a 2-week break from work. I cannot believe I did that. I don't think you understand. Like I've never been confident enough. I've never been sure enough. And of course, like my family was supportive and was like, okay, have fun. I think my mom was so more so like, a solo trip, you meeting somebody down there, ain't you? And I'm just like, girl, what? No. I wish somebody would pop up on me. I would be so upset. I don't think you understand. Completely solo. And when I say like, this is feeding the introvert in me, this is like fueling the introvert in me. So originally, excuse me, I was going to this place called One North Kitchen and Bar, but they close at 9. It's 8:30. I guess I could order to go, but no, we're not gonna do that. Everything closed at 9, so it's either like I can order like off Uber or something, maybe. Hawaiian Bros, Island Grill, that don't look bad, but at this point, I feel like I'll be winging it. So maybe tonight I'm just gonna order something to go, you know? But yeah, so what was I saying? Tonight I'm actually gonna find what coffee shop I wanna go to in the morning because that is essential. I have not had no coffee. And like this is day 2 at this point. So I had to charge my camera. My battery died definitely while I was doing the get ready with me. But essentially what I was getting to, a lot has happened within this last year. And I think I started this with, I was talking with a friend. I never got to the friend I was talking to. And we was talking about like goals. And I was like, if I'm being completely honest and I can be transparent with you and I can be transparent with y'all, I can't tell y'all I was talking about my vision board. Okay, that's really how my brain worked. But anyway, so 2021 was the last time I did a vision board. And I used to take my vision board everywhere. I rode around with my vision board. I kept my vision board literally in my passenger seat or my back seat. Sometimes I would take it to my suite, but not even because I didn't like to like share my vision board. It was just like I I think it's just a me thing personally. Like, your vision board is you. Kept it like on my couch or like in my bedroom, on my dresser. I used to keep it. So I was really I was consistent as I could be. I was doing pretty good for the most part until everything just kind of started unraveling. And now that I'm thinking about it, it probably was the start of me actually stepping into the visions that I have for myself, if that makes sense. I don't know. That just hit me. So maybe possibly the fact that I actually sat down, made it with intention, and was like very intentional about it, maybe that's what it is. Because a lot of the visions have not changed because they were like kind of like lifestyle changes I wanted to make, but goals for the year to accomplish. However, getting to the friend, I was talking and I was just thinking, and I'm like, if I could be completely transparent with you, I can't think of like no goals off the top of my head that I have for myself, which is crazy. Like, I know it's some things I want to do, but like, I don't have no calendar in my head or no idea of when I want to get something done. Like, I'm really just like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I know I want to do this. I want to do this, and you know, it'll work out. You know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I realized, like, girl, not you literally living in autopilot. And you just waking up, going to work, doing what you know, supposed to do or know to do, but nothing outside of that. I can say the Detroit move kind of put a little fire under my ass. Like, I was excited to do that. But then I got to thinking, and I'm like, what do I see for myself in this next year? What do I want to have accomplished? So I wrote down, I think, a total of 9 things, if I'm not mistaken, that I wanted to do this year. And I like to keep my goals pretty pretty realistic for myself. Like, however, so after that conversation, I realized, like, girl, get up. Girl, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was battling, like, feeling like, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, this past year, you have completely transitioned. Like, so it happened at the end of 2021. Everything kind of started happening at the end of 2021. 2022 is when I was like fully on my own, and just like completely transitioned into my own space. So it was like, on top of never stopping, giving myself a break, getting counseling, going to see a therapist, really anything but just going with emotions, I never really gave myself a sit down. You know what I'm saying? I never sat down for real. Like, I just kept going. I had my days where, you know what I'm saying, I called off work because I just didn't have it in me. I didn't have the energy, but I never really gave myself, you know what I'm saying, like a minute to, like, girl, breathe, you know? And it's, I mean, I don't know how y'all feel, but to go through a breakup, a divorce, or go through any type of transition, somebody die. I mean, I hate to be so literal, or maybe you don't agree, but in my head, a divorce or a breakup is almost like a death. It's so similar to a death. Somebody that you have in your life, you know what I'm saying, consistently for X amount of years, to then turn around and literally like cut complete contact, physical contact, emotional contact, literal contact, spiritual contact, to cut all contact, okay? That's a little rough. That's rough. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, no, the person not dead, but I mean, damn near in my world, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't, you know, that's just how it is. And it's like, oh my God. And I was thinking, like, when I was going through it, I'm like, damn, like, people, you know, have went through this before me. And it's just like, oh my fucking God. What did they do? Like, how did they? But I'm here today. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm healthy. I could be a little healthier, but that's not what we're talking about. But I just felt like, okay, on top of that, on top of work, on top of not being in my own space no more and knowing what I want to do, but not being able to fully do it because I don't have the means to just get up and move, because quite literally all my income is based where I stay now. So it's like, I can't just up and move on like 2 months worth of income and say, okay, and just wing it out there in the city and say, well, you know, clients will come because I don't have a clientele out there. So that was my goal in starting out there and doing Fridays and Saturdays, right? So I'm getting back into that. Once I make it back home from this, you know, staycation, I'm gonna reach out to the girl, go down there, view the salon, and then hopefully by the end of February, I can be in the salon again Fridays and Saturdays working and back on, you know, regular schedule programming. And I'm so ready for this move to the city because essentially what my ultimate goal is as I transition, as I continue to evolve, I really actually want to get to myself. I want to be by myself. Like I solely want to be by myself. I don't want to be distracted or I don't want to be distracted or content. I don't want to be like just again on autopilot, like just going through with emotions, because when I'm by myself, I'm way more productive. When I'm by myself, I have more of a clear, you know, headspace. And I'm realizing too, a thing with me, I get overstimulated real easy. I be so overstimulated sometimes, like, and I have to like literally like retract back to my shell. And I'm a Cancer. I don't know if y'all know much about Cancers, but we just talking about the actual sign of a Cancer. It's a crab. I'm cool. I'm coming out my shell. I'm cool. And I'm gonna retreat. I'm just going back. Cause too much be going on. Too much talking be going on, too much thinking be going on, too many ideas be going on, too many distractions be going on, too many comments be going on, too many opinions be going on. It be too much going on for me. And it's just like being 26, single for the first time in 6 years, dating, moving from my own place and in with my mom again, in between work, trying to figure out, you know, my work situation, wanting to start school again. It's a lot. And again, just being transparent, I don't got it all figured the fuck out. But I mean, who do? We don't. But like, I don't have it figured out. And that's why I said this is kind of like my rest stop. Not that I'm getting rest, but like being at my mom's is just kind of giving me like a time to like literally ground my feet, set up a plan, write down the little 10 things I want to do, make that shit happen. And that's my goal. So that's my little update. And that's how we ended up here. I just needed this little moment to reset, rest, and come back better than ever, ready to work, you know? I just left from Walgreens, and I went to Walgreens, got some snacks, got something to drink. I'm not gonna eat out tonight, clearly, because everything around here is closed. I'm gonna look again, and I might just Uber somewhere, but I don't even know, y'all. I'm content with DoorDash some food and drinking a little bit and editing this, because I do want to have this out by Sunday. That's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna make some TikToks too, because why not? I got makeup on, and yeah. Day 1 is almost down in the books, and I enjoyed myself today. I literally did not do anything. I went to sleep for about 3.5 hours, because I was up fairly early this morning. So I went to sleep for sure, and then woke up, showered, did my makeup, put some clothes on, took some pictures, filmed some content, and now we about to figure out what we about to eat at. What we about to eat at, for real. You know, I'll tap back in once I decide where I'm gonna eat and what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll pop out somewhere, I don't know. Let's see. I didn't take y'all to the store with me, but I originally left going to Target. I think my Lyft was trying to be funny and drop me off before Target, because I was like 2 blocks away from the Target. He was like, "Is here fine?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Not knowing, but it's fine. Anyway, a little haul. I didn't end up going to Target because, again, it was 2 blocks away. So there was a Walgreens directly in front of me, which I was thinking about going to anyway. So I went to that Walgreens, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I got me 2. Let me stop being extra. I mean, 2 core water bottles, because it is ice here too, so I'm not too pressed about it. Got me some Pringles, because why not? Of course, don't judge me just how you know. I got this. I don't even know what size this is. Y'all, what's that? Oh my God. Oh, I thought I picked it up and I'm like, dang, this is kind of big. Oh. I'm looking like, what size is this? Because this do look kind of big. I'm showing it in my kid. This look kind of big. So yeah, didn't mean to do that, but because. Then I got cranberry pineapple juice. Now I got all juices and drinks, 2 vitamin waters. If y'all can't tell, I be thirsty. Today is what, Friday? So Friday, then I'll be here all day tomorrow, all day Sunday. And then midday Monday, I leave at 4 Monday. So that should be good. Super random. I be eating these at work. And it really gets the job done. So if I get hungry, I mean 16 grams of protein, 90 calories. You really can't beat it. And these is 2 of my favorites. Oh, I gotta do an outfit of the day. And then the last 2 things I got, I will say things were just overly, watermelon and grapes. I will say things were just kind of overly priced a little bit. That's what you get when you go to a convenience store. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what can you do? Nada. You can't do anything. Okay, that's not gonna work. So yeah, that's what we got. Oh, let me show y'all my outfit. Update. I didn't even search, y'all. I got to looking on DoorDash, and I got a breakfast burrito. So I ordered from Badass Breakfast Burritos, and I got the house burrito but with plant-based sausage. I saw the fries in here. Sweet potato fries be so good. Okay. Good. Gonna give me a side of hot sauce, and I think this is aioli, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, that's garlic aioli. Don't judge me again. The burrito for sure is hot and fresh. So this came with eggs, cheese, I think spicy mayo, and sausage. We're gonna let this cool down a little bit, because I don't be eating hot food. So we're gonna let that cool down. But yeah, right now basically just got some food, editing and downloading. Well, I'm watching YouTube and I'm downloading footage on I download my videos on my iPad because that's what I use. And I poured me up a little cup. And we finna chill, y'all. Chill hard as hell. I'm gonna put my damn pajamas on. Not yet. Because, so, the bar downstairs sell food. Didn't know that. She might have told me that earlier, but didn't know that. Oh, no. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna stay in tonight. I'm gonna chill. I got my, I got my drink. I got my food. I got my snacks. I got my stuff. I don't need to go nowhere. I don't need anything. Doing some content, taking some pics, probably getting on TikTok too, because yeah, it's still early. It's 9 o'clock, 9:15 to be exact. So, but I'm literally just about to like start working because I like to do that. Okay. And I know y'all thinking, girl, I know you said you're in the backyard. So doing this type of stuff is like a hobby. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy work too. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy doing this though. This is like a hobby, quite literally. Like, this is just my hobby. YouTube is a hobby. Making TikToks, hobby. Doing anything outside of solely going to work, it's just like a hobby. It's something fun to do. I enjoy doing it. And I am, one of my goals for the night, figure out a coffee shop to go to in the morning. And then I'll probably like walk around, go on a couple places because I am looking for, I'm looking for something for a photo shoot. We'll talk about that too later. We'll touch on that. But anyway, yeah, I'll see y'all later. It's like no matter how hard I try, I'm gonna be going back all the time. All the time? All the time. I gotta lotion up because I feel myself getting dry. So, I'm wearing the same leggings I had on last night because I could do that and that's my business. And I was doing a get ready with me for TikTok. And basically like, so I only bought a duffel bag, which y'all seen earlier in the vlog. I only bought a duffel bag and my like extra large tote bag and I'm carrying it like as a bag around. But I couldn't pack everything I wanted. And I only wore one pair of shoes, which was my Dunks. So I had to kind of like create all my outfits around my Dunks. I think this shirt is so cute, right? Is this not cute? So cute. Got it from Shein. Why am I wearing this? So today I'm doing coffee shop and a boat ride. I really want to wear this skirt because, I don't know, I love skirts. I want to get into skirts more. But clearly because I'm about to be outside, I need something on under my skirt. So I'm choosing leggings under my skirt. And I think this would be like real cute. I think this would be cute. In my head, it'll be cute. It's cute. Okay, right. It's just a skirt and a top, right? So I think this is cute. Like I said, I got leggings on. I might make a little knot at the bottom. Let's see. Let's hear myself with the shoes. Get to the whole story. It's like, oh, she's fancy, but she's casual. Oh, she's hipster, right? I think so. We're just gonna wing it. And I'm wearing all black, so the coat will add everything together. Or should I put on a different shirt? So I'm going to like no, I'm gonna put on a different shirt. So let's see. Okay. Can I do this? I don't know. Let's see. The shoes. I'm gonna rock it. So rock it. One more option. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. This is a Skims top. I forget what top it is, but Skims top, skirt from Shein, and then my Dunks. I can't help it. The that's just what I gotta do. That's just what I gotta do. But it's giving, she dragging that wagon. That's what it's giving. I guess I gotta go. I guess it's time to go. No, really, I think I gotta go. So yeah, basically today, I'm about to go to the coffee shop, get some coffee, because I've been fiending for some coffee. I have a boat tour scheduled at 5. So that'll give me about 3 hours to be at the coffee shop. It's just now 1. I want to leave the coffee shop no later than 3:30. I mean 4:30, so I can make it to the boat in more than enough time. This jacket is like really, really warm, so I'm confident enough with the jacket. Should I put my shades? Okay, so I made it to the coffee shop. I'm like actually like in the back somewhere. Y'all, hear me out. Unless I'm just like so not hip, not cool. Child, they don't got no menu. So what I'm gonna do is look online and see. They do got some almond butter toast up there that look good, but I also seen they had like some, they had avocado toast. So I might get that. I might get that. But right now I'm like sitting in this area, this room where like nothing but the sun is out. And it was like 3 girls here, and it was like, oh, it's so hot, it's so hot, it's so hot. So a guy came and told them that he was about to leave, so they invited me to their table. I do think I'm gonna go to their table for a second. I don't know, it feels good to me. Y'all know I'll be cold as hell all the time. But I can imagine when I get some coffee, I'll probably be a little hot, right? So yeah, it's me. I'm telling y'all my business. It was me taking some shots while I was getting ready. Why would I do that? Oh, they got like food. I think I want the avocado toast. Super cute coffee shop, super busy. 6 out of 10. We're gonna see. I got avocado toast. It looked good. Almost good as mine, but it don't got eggs, so this is what it looks like. Classic. And then I got a sweet latte. Nothing is sweet about it. It's okay. Nothing is sweet about it. So I'm about to edit. I need my AirPods. I got a cute little window seat. Just trying to connect to my phone. I don't want it to connect. plot twist. Yeah, I literally think I'm about to go to a Starbucks or something because the coffee is just not coffee. Like, it's strong, but don't got no damn taste. And there's one 4 minutes away. I'll take that. I'm gonna edit a little bit and then I'm going to Starbucks. So we're on the water. I won't be able to do a lot of talking. I don't think. I'm right by a speaker. Look at that view. We haven't even pulled off yet. But it's so beautiful, and I picked the right time because it's 5 o'clock, so it's like the sun is setting. Technically, it's 45 minutes. It's cold as hell. I don't know why I don't got no gloves. But YOLO. There's a lot of people. This is a big boat. I don't know what I was expecting. I really don't, but see it all up there. And then they got like a person who I guess talk us through the tour. I got a little cozy seat right in the back. So excited. So once everything gets started, I'm gonna film, of course. And of course, I'm making TikToks to post on my spam TikTok, not my business one, but yeah. I'm so excited. Yeah, fun fact about me, I love water. Absolutely love water. So glad I decided to do this. I wanted to do it's like the city sky bus or something, but it wouldn't let me buy my ticket. I'm gonna try again tonight, and maybe I could do that Monday before I leave. But tomorrow I'm going to the museum in Chicago, so I think I'll enjoy both of those. I'm talking about my hands is freezing. I'm thinking once I get off the boat, it's in Pandora, super close, like 2-minute walk. I kind of want to get myself a ring. I don't know. We're gonna see if I can make it, if I can find it in enough time, and that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'll update y'all once we start moving.
This one says the Hyatt Regency on it. Now these two buildings, they make up the largest hotel in Chicago, called the 4th tallest building in Chicago. It's a very tall white building with these black lines going up, and it's lit up white at the very top. Now that building is called the Aeon Center, but it's gone by a few other names.
down on him. What'd you say?
Say hey to my vlog.
Hold on.
Xavier. Give Xavier.
I'm exhausted.
What did you do today?
Your vlog, how mama is saying, let me see, let me look.
Let her see.
Yolanda, get up.
Who was that friend behind you? Girl, she having fun doing what she doing over her grandpa's house. She said, hey.
What you doing, girl?
She said, hey.
Okay, so to my friend. What you doing, girl?
Hello, guys. Good morning. It is day 3 of my solo trip. So I'm basically wrapping up the end of this. This is the end of this vlog. A little recap of last night. I had a long day and I didn't do anything. We went to the coffee shop and I did the boat tour, the boat ride. Super fun. 10 out of 10 recommend. So like I said earlier in the vlog, I really didn't have like no set intentions as far as like things to do. Don't ask me why I got my shades on. Anyway, I didn't have like a set of things I wanted to do. Last night, I went to the coffee shop, and then I went to Starbucks, and then I made it to the boat. It was so nice of you. It was so beautiful. Like I said, I love water. Like, I am a water girl. I love water. I absolutely love water. Oh, after the boat, so yeah, after I got off the boat, I did walk to the Pandora that was downtown. It was like a 3-4 minute walk. I got me a ring. I think that's gonna be like my thing. When I do solo travel, I would buy me a piece of jewelry. Just like something like a memory, but also, you know, a meaningful memory. But I got a ring from Pandora, super cute. It was only like $80. And it's the first in my collection, so I'm excited. And then I got back to my room, unwinded a little bit, talked to my mom, my sister, my best friend. And then I was debating going out again to go and get food or like go to like a little bar or something. But I didn't have it in me, if I was being honest. I went to the bar downstairs, got some food, good food. I had some wings and some fries. I just ate it. So I just ordered breakfast from Wild Berries, pancakes or something. I didn't get pancakes though. I got a skillet. I woke up, I was literally like on my head, like I'm getting Chick-fil-A this morning, forgetting it was Sunday. So there's that. Tomorrow, that's the last day. I leave at 4, so I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna, like once I check out, I'll have both my bags, my duffel bag and my, you know, extra large tote bag, but it'll be completely packed. So I'm thinking about just going to another coffee shop close by, and then from the coffee shop going to the train station so I can make it back home. This is very, very relaxing. There is gonna be a part 2 because I still have all day today, which today I'm going to the art museum, and then I have tomorrow until 4 o'clock. So yeah, it will be a part 2. We'll do more chit chat in there. I'll kind of I guess reflect over this past weekend, how it was for me, things that I gained from this trip. Yeah, just my overall experience. I hope y'all enjoyed. I didn't add no music. I didn't do a whole bunch of editing. It was just really point and shoot. This was really like a raw, updated, like chit chat video. Very personal, just me and my camera. And I hope y'all enjoy. Maybe this can inspire you to plan a trip. I go to the museum. I bought my ticket for 4 o'clock, I think. Either 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it's probably 4 o'clock though. So yeah, after I eat, I'm gonna get ready, probably do some more TikToks, take some pics. I'm debating on what I want to wear today. This outfit I really want to wear, but I don't want to wear because I didn't, like, my shoes don't match perfectly. My shirt is brown and my shoes is black and white. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give, so we'll see what happens. Hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. Make sure you subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. And no worries. These next couple of videos, they are more personal, but we getting back to the business. As soon as I make it home, all of the tip videos, business videos, day in the life videos, salon vlogs, those will be returning. Don't worry, those will literally be back once I make it back home and I get back to working and everything is, you know, back to my normal life. So of course, if you would so kindly subscribe, not even subscribe, but give me a thumbs up if you came across this video. And yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out.